Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 19 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty, and things are better. Things are better. We've been scoring goals. So let's look at the schedule. As you can see, we're now in 10th place. Look at the schedule. We've scored at least 2 goals in every game since we left off last time. If you didn't see, we changed our tactic, our main tactic. Well, we still have our other tactic. We did get advanced forward, attacking midfielder, but now we're playing target man, attacking mid on support, wingers on attack, and everything else is the same. Playing a little bit, we're trying to exploit the flanks, not really passing into space, floating crosses in. And so far, it's been working. We're getting goals. We're getting wins. They haven't been the cleanest victories. We haven't been dominating games. So let's look at this first game against Les Chions. We're also in the transfer window, so that's something that I forgot to mention in the last episode. So there aren't any signings or anything, but there is some things that I will bring up later. So Talika scored a goal here in the 62nd minute. We went down after 20 minutes, but other than that, we had 14 shots, but 10 of them were on target. So we were definitely our goalkeeper probably had a good day, I would say. So let's look at our first goal by Talika. Talika does a good job here. He just cuts inside here. Now he's playing out there on his right, he is able to cut it on his right foot, and he scored a goal. So it came down to the very end. I was like, okay, we're gonna get a tie, we're gonna get a point, which is more than we've gotten in a while. Here we have 93rd minute. Aurelio, we brought him in as a sub, and he just comes in and scores a goal, and I was very happy with that. Very happy that we got the win. I think we deserved it. I would have taken a draw just because of their form, but a win is good nonetheless. Then we came back against Fremont. Again, a tough game. We came up in the 5th minute, with Hugo Firmino. Firmino here. Jogo. We had Jogo playing. Jogo and Coimbra have been playing lately. And Firmino gets the ball on top of the box from a cross in from Amian, and he puts it away really well. Yeah, so at that point we were up 1-0. They came back into the game. They scored on the 57th minute through Rodolphe Lois. Made some changes. Brought on Chris Long for Ronan. And he performed well. Let's see this Chris Long goal. His first goal for the club, which is, and more work from Talika. Talika has really on the left-hand side, now that we've changed him to an inside forward, he's really come into his own, which is good to see. So Firmino here on this right-hand side puts the ball into the back post, and Talika just gets ahead to it. A really good cross by Firmino, good all along. Kind of reminds me of our Azevedo-Amison partnership from last season. So hopefully they can do a little bit of that this season. I think that's where we're missing a lot of goals. Remember, Jorginho didn't score a lot of goals for us last year. It was mainly our wingers that were interchanging and stuff like that. With the mix with Pepo and Coimbra, stuff like that. Benny scored the penalties. But yeah, if we could get our wingers to cut in, that's why I put them on attack, because I feel like if our wingers getting involved, we're playing well. So here again, Ronan gets a start today. He scored, so I was happy for that. Happy to see him score. Let's look at his goal. So Firmino here again. Our wingers doing work. So with Jogo here, Tadish, all 3 of our players behind the striker have been playing well since what's his name? Rizzo went out. Diaz has come back in. He's played well. So things are working. In this game, unfortunately, our defense was lacking for sure. They came back to go 2-1. We come back with Coimbra in the 39th minute to make it 2-2. And the ball, Ronan kind of heads it back. I think the defender might have kind of heads it back to the top of the box. Coimbra first times it into the far post. But yeah, just not that glass game was kind of, but still, I mean, we're scoring goals, which was our problem. I mean, our defense is fine. I think, and we've kind of allowed 0-4, 1-4, but I think these are more, aberrations than anything. 2-3. So I think for the most part, our defense is fine. I think if we continue to score goals, we'll be good. Now let's look at the transfers that I told you about. Now that we're in the transfer window, I've been trying to get some people out. Let's look at the development list. Some guys. So I have, Macheda, Peppo, Kamuchi, Bove, and Sebutari. All players that I want to get out and get some playing time. Not really interested, but there's still a lot of time in the transfer window. And even beyond that, I think with the third division, they can get people out. So there's still plenty of time for that. Hopefully, we can get something done in the meantime for that. Unfortunately, we did make one sale, and it was Monteiro. Actually, two sales. We sold Monteiro for 1.7 million. It was just the fact that 1.7 million. That almost, the club was in debt, and that eliminated a whole bunch of that. It was an offer I couldn't refuse. I mean, I don't want to quoting the Godfather here, but it really was. It was a offer that was just too good for me to deny. And there's plenty of clauses in the contract. Let's look at those clauses now. We get 40% of the profit sold at 4.7 million. So $500,000 for league goals, $500,000 for appearances, another 60,000 a month for 12 months. That's another almost a million euros. Another million. I mean, there's so much money here that could go back into this team. It was just too much worth it. And also, I really like the team. I think West Ham is the perfect team, the perfect club for the Yoke. Their Premier League. Premier League, yes. He's going to get a lot of, he's going to be touted very highly playing in England, first of all. But also, they're not the upper echelon of English football, of world football. So I feel like he's going to get the playing time that I want him to. She should, with the player of his quality. Eventually, he's going to get playing time, and hopefully, one of the big teams in Arsenal, Chelsea, come in for him eventually, and we get the bulk of. We get 40% of that profit. So it was other teams came in, some better teams, some lower teams that I didn't think were gonna play, that he wouldn't develop well at, and that weren't big enough for him to get that big money move. If he went to Sunderland, I could see him going from Sunderland to West Ham, but we cut out the middleman kind of. We sold him directly to West Ham, and I could see him going from a West Ham to a Manchester United, an Arsenal, a Chelsea, a Man City within 5 years. So the finances, the future, it just made too much sense for me, and it was a lot of money. I had to sell him, and we still have Lysenko, who is injured currently, or he was injured, but he's definitely showing some form. He's up to 2.5 stars. So not all is lost. Yes, we lost a great young striker, but we still have one here who we can still work on, and we can still make the centerpiece. But that being said, I'm still wouldn't be against selling them for the right price. If they come in, I mean, there's still a lot of time. Another about 10 days in the transfer window. So we have him, we have Sobredo and João Graça. We still have some great players here in the 19s, in the U19s. So we'll be fine. Now let's get into the game. We have a game today against Grenz away. They're just below us in the table. They're 15th, we're 10th. So it should be an interesting game. So let's get into the starting lineup right now. All right, guys. So this is going to be our starting lineup for today. Test the coming goal. He's played the last couple games. He's played okay. I'm giving him kind of a chance again. Vash Cruz, Sheriff, Nuno Salves, Amian, Coimbra and Jogo in the middle. The way where they've been playing lately, they've been doing pretty well. Firmino, who has come into form, Talika, who is coming to form, Rafael Diaz, who has been playing well, and Ronan, who is starting to show some ability up there. The bench is pretty normal, nothing crazy. Ikic is still injured, and the rest. Trying to get a couple of these players as Bove, Carvalho, Pepo. These are all players that I'm trying to get on loan. So let's get into this game, hoping to get 3 points today. Last game was interesting because we did go up early, and the way it was looking, we were going to be in like 5th place, which just shows how bunched up we are here. Kind of upper mid-table teams. Pretty much the entire mid-table. After 16th, it gets a little bit shaky, but there's a lot of teams that can do something here. Gonçalves loses out very badly in defense here, but Joe cleans up his mess, picks the ball up. We're doing that ball-winning midfielder role very well. They get the ball back though, and it goes into that was a great cross. Gotta put my hands up. That was really well done. We lost the ball out there. Jugo gets the ball back and he tries to kick it up to Ronan, but it just doesn't get to him. And they strike back pretty quickly in this game. Let's see the goal. Medeiros puts it here out to Garcia, and that's just right into no man's land. I think Gonçalves was there, but that was a really quality play. Goalkeeper couldn't come out. It was just a little bit too far for him, and he probably couldn't have put it in a better place to kind of make our defense work there. Coming out of 20 minutes here, we have not done a single thing. We're not holding on to the ball whatsoever. I might switch our other formation, we hold a little possession better. But if they score a goal here, it might be too late. Diaz does well. Firmino here, he loses out. Medeiros again. Medeiros is really doing well in that midfield role for them. He seems to be plucking away at our team. Aguiar, he cuts inside, back to Benjamin, to Medeiros, Benjamin, Aguiar, Andrado. We need to change something up here. We're not holding the possession at all. We need to switch to our other formation before this gets out of hand. We just need the ball. We don't have the. They've doubled our passes pretty much, so they're cutting us apart. We need the ball. We need something. Now we're getting into it. Now we have those switch formations. Things are kind of happening here. But we've already put ourselves in a big hole, so it's going to be hard for us to do anything. Testa gets a 6.8 rating so far. I don't see a 6. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't. A second goal, he got a hand to it. I'm sure it was a hard shot. Maybe his defense, could have prevented it, but that's iffy. We are actually getting the ball now, which is nice. We actually got a shot up, uh, which is more than we've done the entire game, pretty much. So I'm probably gonna give it a couple more minutes. See if we can just nick one back with the players we have out there. We have a Talika here in a Ronin. Oh, Ronin. Oh, Ronin. Oh, he kicked it as hard as he possibly could. Could have broken the bar there. That's what I want to see. Unfortunate that we didn't score there. Give him a couple more minutes. Rafael Diaz is not having a good game in that attacking midfield role. Just not doing anything creatively for us. Let's bring on Aurelio. Let's put Talika in the middle. Bring on Aurelio. Ronin. I think with his movement and the shot, unfortunately hit the bar on that last highlight. So we're gonna give him a couple more minutes just to see if he do something. If not, Long will be back. Medeiros, Aurelio had him on the ball there, but he lose and just the defense there. These crosses are absolutely killing us. Felipe Andrade is killing us. They have a striker partnership of Aguiar and Andrade, who are performing extremely well. We need to do something. Let's bring on Chris Long. Ronin hasn't been doing enough at all. So, okay, let's right off. We have a direct highlight off their goal, off kickoff. Talika, João Coimbra connecting one midfield, and Coimbra loses out, and Shoga's gonna get sent off. Yeah, this game is over. I'm gonna do some things. Maybe we can nick a goal back, help our goal differential maybe. But yeah, this is not looking good at all for us. Let's do a little higher, use offside trap. They're just not. We just can't. We need to prevent closing down. We need to close down more, because they just use tighter marking for sure. More direct passing because let's screw possession. We're just gonna go after it, like that. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Screw possession. We're gonna go attacking, higher up. Do that. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's just what we're gonna go with. That's kind of the situation we're in right now. Still have 25 minutes to go. Scared. Yeah, none of our defense. Our defense has been extremely poor. Aguilar here. Raya. Bash Cruz wins out. I think our first thing our defense has done all day that was worth a damn. Long gets the ball here and he scores. Too much, too little, too late. It is 3-1 now. Hopefully we can keep doing stuff. If we score a goal here, the game has definitely changed. Amian, Aurelio working on this left-hand side and loses out to Sunch. Graxinia, Gomina, lucky there that he kicked it over the goal. We have another highlight here. Aguiar, Raya, and that's another ball into the box that we just don't deal with. Pretty much what we've seen all day. Amian is having a terrible game. Every cross we've seen pretty much so far that has been scored has come from his side. He seems to not be able to do a thing out there. Maybe a little bit too attacking. Maybe he is an attacking fullback, so maybe it's just he just doesn't have ability to play there to play that well defensively. And I guess today he showed it. Talika here for long. Copy on. It's probably gonna end about here, and it does 4-1. Terrible performance, really was. Passionate. I do not want to say. Let's just go with assertively bad performance. I was gonna go passionately. No, I was not gonna say. I was not gonna say it was a pleasing performance because that was far from pleasing. -5 goal differential. And yeah, we just if they score one. We seem to allow them to score 4. That's just the way it is. So let's see. Let's look at the schedule for next episode. All right, everybody. So yeah, we won 3, but then we lost 2 in a row. Both away from home, though. Hopefully, we can go back home against Sporting and do a little something. I'm probably going to do Sporting, Famalicão, Olnes, and then come back against Penafiel on the 18th of February. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it. That's all for today. That's all I have for you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and stay tuned, my friends.